Brand new Sierra opening. Never before used in any other game.
Oh,
Or again.
oh, baby. Oh, yes. There, there. Oh, no, there. Oh, 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 baby. You are the greatest. This has got to be the best night of my life.
I need more, Larry. More. And something new. Here. Slip into these.
Oh, God.
God, Shamrock. Is there anything we haven't done?
There's lots I haven't done, Laugher. That's why I'm leaving you.
Leaving?
We've only been together one night.
A night with you gives a woman plenty of time to think. All that New Age philosophy crap just isn't me. What I really love is money.
You can't leave me here like this.
You're right. So long, sucker.
Hey, I don't smoke. Oh, baby, you are the lowest. This has got to be the worst night of my life.
Really? Because we've seen some of your nights.
At least things can't get any worse.
You got raped in the last game. In the ass.
Yes,
I
you
should
did.
never say that.
Yep, famous last words.
You'll notice, too, how the last game led directly into this one, as most of the games do, except for that weird transition between 3 and 5. Or, and 5 and 6, I guess.
Me?
Yes, you. The person who spent the night with Shamrock. Leave now.
Everybody knows.
There may be a fire somewhere.
Starman, who watches these LPs, had a theory that after 5, when he reunited with Patty, Larry just started doing fanfic of himself, like making new games. So that's why there's no connection between 5 and 6. Is now we're playing Larry's fantasies. Anyway, this is the new interface, and I actually really like it. We're going to pick these up.
It's a good thing Shamrock used those vice grips last night. I can just reach them from here.
This opening sequence they use as a tutorial. The guy will actually walk you through how to beat this if you take too long.
My comb-over could use a little thickening.
Those are the only 2 items we can reach. You'll notice the cursor is now a condom, and you can tell when it's on something you can interact with.
This is no time for souvenirs. Besides, your bra drawer is already bulging.
I don't know what that means.
He keeps souvenirs of the ladies he's been with. I don't know why his would be bulging, but...
Oh.
So we're going to go ahead and open this up.
You open the La Castellata complimentary Lil Hair Weave kit and find a needle inside.
And using only our feet, we are going to bend it with the vice grips. And we are then going to use this needle. Oops. I need to use it here. Use bent needle.
Maybe.
Now that is a versatile man.
Yes.
Very talented. I never thought I would say that about Larry.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to do a funny joke where he tries to put out the fire by peeing on it.
This is the 40th floor.
Don't you worry. We've got the net here.
What's Annette doing down there? She's supposed to be on the ship. We'll just break this and put out the
There's
fire.
not enough water in the aquarium to put out that raging inferno.
All right, Princess, we got to break through this glass door. How are we going to do it?
The chair.
Let's throw the chair at the door. You're absolutely right. That's a good call. That is a heavy chair. Larry is just wimpy.
Hotel furniture just ain't what it used to be.
What else could we use to break the glass?
That lamp?
This 20-pound lamp? Let's do that. 20 pounds. Says it right there. 10 and 10.
Oh, come on.
You can't lift that, Larry. It must weigh all of 20 pounds.
And this is, again... Oh, God, the flowers are setting on fire. This is part of the tutorial system. We can try and open the door. If we take long enough, the fire chief will actually talk us through how to solve this
Our
puzzle.
night of passionate lovemaking must have overheated the frame.
Yeah, that's what it was, Larry.
Yeah, right.
Break the glass door.
See, he's going to literally tell me how to do it. You have the now other option, where you can type in things you want to do as well.
Hey, Oh,
Really?
hey, what's this?
That wasn't
Yeah.
there.
20 pounds,
Ow!
but you can
I
bust
hate
through that.
paper cuts. Ow! I hate paper cuts.
Jump!
Hey, I remember that place.
Okay, I'm coming.
I wish I had for myself $1 every time I've heard that.
You have $1?
Oh.
You've got hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil over here.
Oh, that.
Leisure Suit Larry, you just leapt from the 40th floor of a burning building. What are you gonna do next?
Go to the hospital?
Right?
I'm going to take a cruise.
Welcome to the PMS Bouncy, where they use Mac 2s as anchors. I can't imagine what the bottom half of that word is. So much editing I'm going to have to do in this game. So many black bars. Because everybody knows nipples are dangerous. This is the last time we get to hear this beautiful theme song.
Oh, shucks.
You shush. This song was instrumental in my childhood.
Actually explains a lot about it.
My. In middle school, I actually got several members of the band together and we played this song. What? That is Annette. We'll meet her and her husband later.
Oh, hello there, boat babes. My name is Larry. Larry Laffer.
Welcome aboard the PMS Bouncy, Laugher. I'm Captain Thigh.
Before this cruise is over, she'll be falling all over me.
That was
Here's your
hideous.
key card, Mr. Laffer. There's been a slight problem with your room. I kind of expected that. Oh, not to worry. I took the liberty of substituting our largest cabin. You'll have plenty of room. Wow, that's super. Thanks. Now, where would my room be? Oh, just check the map. You're in room 0.
Close. Alright, Princess, one of your jobs is to keep your eye out for this little guy.
Yeah, baby.
He's going to be hiding everywhere. Where's Dildo? There's 31 more of them to find.
Huzzah! I did it.
I doubt we're going to find all of them. And just because we found that one, a new one could show up next time.
Rushing to spend next week humping the captain. Please report immediately to the ship's lounge.
Me! Pick me!
So you're saying you want to go to the ship's lounge? The proud little seaman lounge?
Your chair's there in the back. Oh, never mind. You're not seated by now, just stand.
Dude, I got here as
I'm
fast as I
sure Captain Thigh will be pleased as punch to see such a good turnout this
It doesn't
week.
say as
And
punch
as
on
you
the
all know,
subtitles.
each week she runs a little competition for her male, or male-like, passengers,
What?
which she calls the Thighs Man Trophy Contest. Not cute? Of course, there's no actual trophy involved. No, what you win is better than hardware. One of you will spend next week cruising on the Captain.
Woo!
She'll treat you to a 1-week cruise in her cabin where your every need will be met. By now, each of you has received your personal scorecard listing a random set of events the computer assigned you. Now, don't you worry, okay? No one has to enter every event. There's just too many. Just find the ones listed on your scorecard, enter, and win. The man with the highest total score wins. Are there any questions?
What about
Are there any
the
answers?
You
man-like
may
participants with the
begin.
highest score?
Hey,
That'd be me.
I've got a
Larry.
question. Yes, you there in the interesting clothes. What's this item listed here on my scorecard? Chastity? It's a joke, sweetheart. Hey, what's wrong with you anyway? You're not some sort of government infiltrator, are you?
That's ridiculous.
Oh, yes? I am going to keep my eye on you, sweetheart.
It's not my fault you can't make a joke.
Yeah? You'll find out when we're finally in charge.
What?
Then you'll be the one singing a chaff titty tune.
Oh my God, there
That's
is a
it.
gay
I'm
agenda.
leaving now. Everyone else is already gone.
So they have. Very well dismissed.
He's a strange one.
All right, where is it?
Where's what?
Where's Dildo?
Is it in the room?
It is.
Oh, it's right there.
Right where?
Behind that barrel.
There?
Yeah, baby.
I kind of want that as my ringtone. Yeah, baby. All right, and also you have to figure out the naming scheme for the women.
That will be so hard.
Captain Thigh doesn't fit the scheme, everybody else does. So first we'll go down to our cabin.
You insert your key card into the slot with great anticipation.
Wait.
What
There's room
would
-1.
special suite be like?
Oh, God.
It's the engine room.
Called it.
Cybersniff 2000.
Yes, there was scratch and sniff cards so that you could actually smell what everything smelled like.
Ah, dildo. I see it.
Yeah, baby.
So, in this game, we not only have to woo the women, but we have to win the Thighs Man trophy game. So, we're going to do what we normally do in an adventure game. We're going to spend this first video walking around, picking stuff up, and meeting some of the ladies.
Now the toilet drains freely.
Well, that's good.
Not that good. It hasn't been connected to a water pipe in 34 years.
Oh.
What have they been doing with it this whole time?
It's just been sitting down here. I'll let the game explain this.
While it may look like there are 2 pipes leaking near your bed, there's really just one. The rolling of the ship makes the water land on either side of your pillow.
Oh, well, that's good, I guess.
Not that good. Guess where it's going to land when the sea is calm?
Oh.
Why don't you just switch the pillow there? Alright, whatever.
Because he's Larry. Alright, we got so many places to go on this little ship. The clothing optional pool. But let's just start at the top.
Captain Thigh spends the entire week behind closed doors, practicing her unique form of hands-on management. She wouldn't appreciate your spying on her and him.
Actually, I just remembered there's nothing we can do up here yet.
Wait, though, who's him?
Whoever she's got locked in there with her. 1 man per week.
Cybersniff 2000.
I don't even want to know.
Ah, dildo.
Cybersniff 2000.
Yeah, baby.
Following a successful all-night rewiring, the Love Master 2000 is once again open and ready for love.
That's the little Seaman Lounge.
Makes me wonder about all those times I didn't sneak into movie theaters.
I skipped over the little chat about how an alarm did not go off. I'm waiting on you now.
Yeah, baby.
You gotta be ever vigilant.
I apologize.
And our camera has now gone completely out of whack. Hold on.
Oh, sorry. My fault.
The princess is nothing but trouble. Anyway, we missed Peggy. Let's talk to Peggy here.
Excuse me, ma'am. May I bother you for a moment?
This god saltaire is rusting my f***ing leg socket. Yeah. Who the hell are you?
My name is Larry. Larry Laffer.
Yeah, well, I'm Peggy. And did I mention this saltaire is rusting me
Yeah. Thanks.
Well, you don't have to be so f***ing uppity.
So many things. Alright, well,
So, how'd you lose your leg, Peg?
Freak f***ing accident, that's how. One day, I inadvertently combined KZ jelly with deodorant spray, forming a powerful contact explosive.
Sexual lubricant? Deodorant spray?
And you lost your leg?
Let's just say I wasn't spraying me f***ing armpits. Okay, asshole?
Ooh, okay. No more details, please.
I'm sure that won't come in handy later.
I can see why they call you Peggy. Peggy.
Oh, can you lame ass?
Wow.
You stupid sucker.
Okay.
I cannot be trusted.
Clearly. Now the whole thing has been thrown completely out of... Good lord. Holy cow.
I'm sorry. It's a tangly cord.
What do you have against this game?
Nothing. Question mark?
We're just trying to play and have a good time here. I apologize, everybody at home, for the princess. Alright, we're going to do one last fun thing with Peggy here. Because it's the only time in the entire Larry series where the narrator just decides to break character. We're going to look at Peggy's chest.
I can't read that. Al, what are you asking me to do here? I can't. I have standards. I'm a professional spokesperson. I happen to be the voice of the Allied car dealers of Banning.
Anyway, we could talk more to Peggy later. And this gentleman has been in every Larry game to date. He's worn many different disguises, he's done many different things.
This handsome sailor entertains the many children on the cruise.
And here he has one of the most obnoxious running gags ever.
Oh, I'm the handsome sailor who entertains the many children on this cruise.
But I haven't seen a single child anywhere.
That's because this game is too dirty for kids.
That's true.
So, exactly what is it you do?
Well, I make balloon animals. Say, do you want one?
Not really.
I want to.
I'll consider that a yes. Here you go.
You can get him to make like 10 of them. And each one is the same balloon animal, but a different explanation. And if you get through all the balloon animals...
Look, it's Hootie the Owl.
But that doesn't look like that.
Well, it does to me.
Yeah, well, you can keep it, okay?
You get him to make like all 10 balloon animals, which are all identical. Then Larry goes, hey, I know who you are. You were this guy in Larry 1, and that guy in Larry 2. And so
Your
on.
attention, please.
We're going to grab some of these kumquats.
And snare a delicious kumquat from the tree. How you wish you had a taste icon so you could taste it. Hey, wait, with this new interface, you might.
Okay. I'm going to lick
The
it.
outside is bitter and covered with Peggy's pesticides.
Ew.
I'm going to eat it.
No way, they're still
Then
green.
why did I pick them?
And why are they yellow?
What color are kumquats supposed to be?
Yeah, baby.
I don't know, but he said green. Are you seeing a theme with the topiaries, by the way?
Nope.
What's that?
It's a Christmas tree.
That's a screw. A screw, a sheep, a pussy, right there. That one's going to be a fish eventually. I have no idea what that is in context to this. Oh, that's a topiary beaver. I apologize. There's the pussy. There's the weasel. There's the dildo. So this one is just a goose. That is a useful leg she's got. Let's see. So many places we can go. Let's meet the Jugs. This is Why Don't Ya and Nail Me Jug.
My name's Larry. Larry Laffer?
Laffer? Oh, that's a funny little old name. I'll bet you're a funny little old fella, too.
Well, gee, I guess so. Say, don't I know you?
Oh, probably.
Yeah, you're famous, aren't you?
We're the Jugs. My name's Naomi. And this here's my daughter. Why don't you? So, you ever heard our records, Larry?
So, what kind of music do you sing?
Both kinds. Country and western.
Thank you, Blues Brothers.
Ass-kicking country western. Why don't ya? We don't use that kind of language no more. Sorry, Mama. Butt kicking. Now, see? Was that so hard? You probably know our big hit. Big hair and tangled limbs.
Well, it doesn't ring a bell.
What about I got my panties round my ankles and pain round my heart? You know that one, don't you?
Sure sounds like a Grammy winner.
Oh, honey, it is. It is. When we finish that, there ain't a dry eye in the house. So just what kind of music do you listen to anyway?
Disco. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk. You know, some folks say it's coming back.
Well, I don't.
But, see, I say it never left.
You are a funny little fella.
You two must be performing here on the cruise.
We weren't gonna at first. See, we're on vacation, don't you know? Yeah, we was just wanting a break from the pressures of fame. But our manager insists we keep our act tight. So we decided to do one special show.
And they're gonna wait
for
till
the
I'm ready.
fans, don't you know? God love 'em.
How about if I just asked them about their breasts?
I was wondering, how'd you get them so big?
They are something, ain't they? Now, why don't ya? Modesty, honey child.
Modesty? I don't see why. I mean, those are the biggest, the best.
Now, Larry, lots of women in our work have them this big. In fact, some are even bigger.
Is that possible? I mean, how do they stand up?
Why, hairspray, darling.
Oh, God.
What?
Yeah, Mama and me is real proud of our boot bumps.
Yeah. Your hair is great, too.
They might have misunderstood just a little bit.
So, why are a couple of famous singers like you taking a cruise?
Well, to be honest, Larry, fame can be a curse as well as a blessing. All that touring was just wearing us out. Not to mention the fact that we can't show our faces in public again until the heat's off. Why don't you hush your mouth?
What do you mean, till the heat's off?
Oh, there was an unpleasant little incident about a month ago. We was doing a benefit at a maximum security women's correctional facility. We was trying to give our poor sisters a chance to forget their troubles. It's always for the fans. Don't you know? That, and our manager said it'd be a cheap way to shoot our new cable special, Caged Heat, Jugs Behind Bars.
I'd watch that.
Who's telling the story anyway?
I mean, on mute.
Anyway, turns out that day we had a little trouble of fitting into our spandex costumes. See, Mama been hitting them tour bus donuts again. Why don't you shush? Anyhow, you know, the show must go on. So I just had one of our roadies spray us down with some silicone lubricant. And we just slid right in.
Well, now there's an interesting image.
Yeah, that one's going to stick with me.
We had no idea those hot stage lights would trigger a chemical reaction between the spandex and that silicone lubricant. Woo-woo-wee! That was something. It did cause a commotion. Oh, yeah.
So, what happened?
It's all kind of just a blur now. Let's just say after that, everywhere we went, we was accosted by tabloid photographers. We was mobbed. And once they aired that videotape on A Nashville Affair, well, we just had to lay low for a while. So here we are, just soaking up some rays and a kicking back.
Did you keep track of that?
No.
Silicone, spandex, hot lights, wowie zowie.
Okay.
Let's see. We can add some.
So, why do you wear spandex outfits if it caused you so much grief?
For the fans, don't you know? Yep, it's always for the fans. And because it's my corseting action keeps Mama out of them full-figured sizes.
Yeah, she's really big. Look at that waist. And lastly,
I notice you both have really large, hairstyles.
Yeah, you like them?
Well, they're sure Big? How do you get them that way?
Now there, that's a little old showbiz secret. To get it really big, I like to hang upside down. Why don't you stop? And to keep the hairspray from sticking to your outfit, you just about gotta be butt naked. That's about enough, why don't you?
That's actually too much, but thanks for sharing.
Anytime.
And one of the Easter eggs lets us see that a little later
It's
on.
been nice chatting with you.
Be sure you catch our show in the lounge tonight. Y'all come back now, here.
Your attention, please. Mark has just
Where?
finished with a
What?
record
I
high
don't understand.
score in
Where?
the nude curling competition.
And a nice little centaur. I'm okay with that. Let's see, where else should we go? Do you want to meet the librarian or the naked pool lady?
Librarian.
If you'll excuse me, I need to milk this beaver real quick.
You love the feel of a good beaver, don't you, Larry?
That will set up a Easter egg for a little later on.
Still up.
I may make that your new ringtone every time you call. You found 8 of them so far. We need to read one of those books, but it can wait.
Why do you have a
Excuse me,
baby
miss.
bottle of milk?
That's Ms. Victorian Principles.
Nice to meet you. My name is Larry. Larry Laffer.
Oh, I so love dual first names. One cruise I met Boutros Ghali.
I'm just going to go ahead and take this
And you
mucilage.
aren't thinking of fingering my mucilage, are you?
Who, me? Oh, no.
No, what's mucilage?
I don't know, but it's sticky.
Okay.
And that's all I care about. We need to get her to look up something. So what would you like to ask her about? Anything. Pick a topic.
God.
Just a moment. Let me look that up for you.
You never know when something should be more sticky.
I'm done swiping your mucilage. You can turn back around now.
Well, it takes a long time to find God, because you know,
No, I find nothing on that in our computer.
it doesn't exist.
Well, it's not like Jesus. You can find him by going to prison. All right, we don't really need to talk to her about anything right now. So is there anything you want to talk to her about? Anything you want? Any topic?
Do your decimal system.
945.3. 471.24. 198.33.
Oh, what are you doing?
What do you think? Whispering Dewey Decimal numbers to you. Turn you on, huh?
Hardly. I've filed them all.
Victorian Principles looks like she spent her whole life reading. But all librarians are closet nymphomaniacs. It's a well-known fact.
It is? They are?
It is in your dreams.
So our mission with her is to turn her into an nymphomaniac.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's see.
Cruise ship life looks like an endless vacation. Don't you just love it?
Sure, it's perfect. If perfect means knowing that every day you're going to have exactly the same food you had that day last week, it's perfect.
But all the fun, the nightlife, the non-stop partying.
Oh, well, not for us crew members. For us, it's more like never being able to leave the office.
Oh, I was looking for a specific...
But, what do you do for entertainment?
Well, I start at one end of the bookcase and read my way through to the other. Unfortunately, I'm now on my third pass through most of them.
Anyway,
Well,
we'll leave
nice
her for now.
talking to you, Victorian. Perhaps I'll stop by later.
Alrighty then. Good day.
We'll talk to her a little bit more later. We'll read one of her books a little bit later. And now I'm waiting on
No,
you.
no.
That guy?
No, right there.
Oh!
Yeah, baby.
Would you like to see some boobies?
Yes. Always.
We
Why do you
can-
ask me that?
We can arrange for the first Easter egg now. I'm waiting on you now. We're at the bottom of the clothing optional pool.
Oh, okay. Dildo.
Yeah, baby.
I like that you've got a new catchphrase for this game. It's gonna go all the way down the catwalk. How about we just dream about her?
Doing that,
Well, I guess I gotta be looking at her first.
a gorgeous woman sits before a drafting table, the floor around her littered with the discards of hours of work. She looks troubled, anguished, distraught.
I'd say she needs a good man.
I think this has answered everything.
Hello there, beautiful. What's a mermaid like you doing here in this Atlantis city?
Out! This is a private area. I rented this ballroom for the entire cruise, and I certainly don't want anyone to see moi near anyone dressed like vous.
Oh, French, huh? I so enjoy the French way.
Yeah, I bet you do. Still, I'm having no luck here. Maybe a few minutes of inane distraction with this imbecile will start my creative juices flowing again. Je suis Jamie Lee, the famous haute couture fashion designer.
Not Jamie Lee Coitus, former leggy supermodel?
Oui, I was, and still am quite leggy. And who are vous?
Larry? Larry Laffer? You've probably heard of me.
Now the
too.
haha's in the middle, where it belongs.
Really, I think there's a picture of him right there.
You've got a picture of me on your desk.
Jamie's drawing table reminds you of your high school art teacher.
Yeah, but she was never that into polyester. Or me, for that matter.
There's a running theme here.
Jamie's breasts remind you of your high school art teacher.
Oh, I remember her. She was that young first-year teacher with the great body.
Bingo!
I just remembered what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to click on myself and dream. Here we go. First Easter egg.
Say magnifique.
Magnifique. She said to.
Those are disappointing.
We're just gonna have to try again with another chick. Anyway,
Hi,
let's find out what
Jamie.
she wants.
I'm back again.
I'm not a
Oh,
But
bonjour,
We have to
Larry.
woo her too, though.
Bone, yeah.
nipples are the
And
same color as her
anything
lipstick.
come up while I was gone?
Nothing, unfortunately.
Maybe she coordinates them.
Oh, you look distraught. What are you working on?
Distraught! I'm bugging! I was gonna use this friggin' cruise to show off my new spring line to the world fashion press. I even paid their way along with us. But now I just learned my arch rival, that bastard Calvin Clone, scooped me. He pirated my entire spring line, waited till we sailed, then showed it to the press as his spring line.
He can't do that.
Ha! Tell him that. But what in the hell am I supposed to do? My whole line will be laughed at. I gave it my all, and now it'll be called derivative. I gotta show something before we dock, but I'm beaten all out of inspiration.
Well,
That is some New Jersey
I
French right
wish there
there.
was something I could do to help you. But if I help you out, say, with an idea, you would be grateful, right?
Grateful, oui. Gracious, doubtful. It would be so non-couture.
Fair enough.
Hey, I bet you could help me with this competition. One of my categories is Best Dressed Man. Got any suggestions?
Suggestions? Dress? Vous?
Yeah, the leisure suit. It is a kind of awesome look, isn't it?
So we gotta help her come up with fashion ideas. And in return, she might help us win the best dressed competition.
Okay. Yes, there's dildo.
Yeah, baby.
Alright.
Why?
Why what?
Why is that merman sitting on a toilet?
Your attention, please.
A large
Jem has
sculpture of
just
King
won the
Neptune
Strength
guards the entrance to
Twister
Captain Queen's
Championship.
ballroom.
Because it's Larry. Let's see, we can grab some items here, I'm sure.
Cybersmith 2000.
That fish has gone bad.
Giant dildo.
How can you tell?
Oh, the little things. The earring, the tattoo, the surly expression.
Say, how about if I toss the fish and keep the magazine it's wrapped in?
That's good.
Yeah, baby.
And we'll take the pot. And we'll take the salt shaker.
Pass the salt.
That's not funny.
Okay, you try making the jokes all the time.
No, it's my job.
We're going to operate the caviar master.
Ugh.
Okay. We're going to...
No, not Fifi.
You get points for that. I don't know why.
These fish must not be very good.
Huh? Why?
They're working with a net.
What? I don't.
The garbage can is the only thing in this kitchen that's scrupulously clean. It's like they never throw anything away.
I like how they're catching seafood for dinner.
There's nothing hidden in the garbage can, okay? You can see all the way to the bottom.
But I just put a fish
But
in there.
Allo always hides something in the garbage.
Not this game. Munsell wouldn't let him.
Damn you, Munsell.
Foiled by Munsell again.
Is that an ice sculpture?
That is. It's a nice sculpture of Captain Thigh.
This ice sculpture of Captain Thigh as a mermaid is incredibly detailed, right down to her drippings.
Rude.
Oh.
We should probably save ourselves a game here, just in case something crashes.
Yeah, baby.
I like how I'm just taking your word for it. You don't even pointing it out anymore.
I love bean dip.
Can't believe he's using the same spoon.
Just because it's all you can eat doesn't mean you're obligated to make yourself sick.
Why not?
It's supposed to be green eggs
I
and
don't
ham.
think anyone will even notice that wee little laddie.
Ew.
There's a science to this.
You know, Larry, they only put 239 beans in that bowl of dip.
Oh, really? Why?
Because any more and it would be too farty.
That sounds like a Mark Siebert joke.
Damn you, Siebert.
Who just spoons up bean dip like that?
Oops, I ate too many.
It's like one of your farts.
The look on
Mayday,
Princess's face.
Mayday! Mayday! Man overboard.
You gotta eat enough to build up without exploding like that, and then you solve a puzzle. So I think one more is gonna be it. That seems like enough, right? And we will go ahead.
I don't know what you're doing.
We want to play craps because we
Drinks,
have.
anyone?
Martini. Shaking. Not stirred.
Oh God, it's all the James
Can I
Bonds.
get a little bean dip over here?
Dildo.
Thanks, baby. You're great.
Yeah, baby!
He is taking his time, isn't he? So we're just about to wrap up. One thing I should show you is here's our card. These are the events we have to win. Poop Deck Horseshoes, a craps tournament, Tail Deck Bowling, the Love Master 2000, the Captain's Cook-Off, and the Best Dressed Man.
And obviously we've already
Your
done chess.
attention, please. Brian has just
Lifelong
won
experts.
the Strip Solitaire Championship.
Problem is, we can't play roulette. Or we can't play craps. There's too many people here.
Look, Matlock. Darn.
Oh yeah, scratch and sniff for that too. It is like one of mine.
Mm-hmm.
Mayday! 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 Man overboard.
And now we can play all we want. I don't want to play yet. What?
Dildo.
Yeah, baby!
I keep having my mouse stray to them automatically. I think it's helping you out.
David appears to be holding 2 jacks and a club.
Lol.
Oh, look, she's made out of dice.
This closer look reveals the Venus O dice hasn't been completely glued together yet.
You better make it sticky.
I figured we just take a couple of dice.
Oh, well, that works too.
Nobody will ever miss a couple of these dice.
The whole thing comes down.
Sculptor Bob seems more than just a little distraught. He'd prefer to be alone with his shattered dreams.
Wouldn't we all?
All right, I think we're going to cut it there for now, guys. But there's so much more to do on the PMS Bouncy. So we'll see you next time.